Hi Grandpa, happy birthday. This is Nicole. For your birthday, I put together a video of all the cousins saying their favorite memory of you. And I have so many favorite memories of you. I remember we used to play in the snow when I was really little, and you would make these amazing snowmen that were like snow statues of like George Washington. And another memory I have is when we had our family reunion in California on the beach, and I was wondering if Grandpa was going to go in the ocean, but I didn't think he was because I'd never seen him in a swimsuit, but you did, and I remember that very vividly. But I guess the thing I remember the most is just how nice you always were to all the grandkids. You were always willing, you were always smiling and willing to talk to us and tell us a joke, and I just remember thinking, grandpas are so great, they never get mad. That's what the best thing about grandpas is. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little long, there's 47 of us cousins, so yeah, have a great day. Love you.
It's always fun when Grandpa comes, hooray. He always says the kindest things and in the kindest way. It's always fun for everyone when Grandpa comes. Happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you. My name's Helen, and I like my grandpa. Comes to see me with a smile on his face. Takes me fishing in his favorite place. I think he lets me win when we race. He's my grandpa.
Grandpa, greetings.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. This is Lauren.
Grandpa, congratulations on another birthday.
Hey Grandpa, it's Kayla. Happy birthday.
Hi Grandpa, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. This is Alex. Hi Grandpa, this is Abby. Happy birthday.
Hi Grandpa, this is Anna. Happy birthday.
I always liked coming over here and getting hot dog questions, and with those I learned that the sun is 93 million miles away, and the moon is 250,000, and the square root of 16 is 4. Loved hot dog questions. You and Grandma would always come to my house on every birthday. Then you would always tell me hot dog riddles or jokes.
Every time we'd come here, I always would beg you for hot dog questions, and I basically know all my state capitals perfectly because of all the practice we had.
We hiked up to Timpanogos Cave, and Kent and I and Dad made it up almost to the top, but you and Craig and Jim and Keith made it to the very top. And also the hot dog questions on the way there to hiking. I just love those, and you taught me all my capitals of the United States. Hope you have a great day. Love you.
Grandpa is very educative. I remember many hot dog questions and learning my capitals with Grandpa, as well as asking him help when we were playing Carmen Sandiego about different countries and whatever we needed, and also going and asking him biology questions as well as I was in high school. So Grandpa, I hope you have a fabulous birthday. I have so many wonderful memories with you. We love you.
The hot dog questions, and every time we came over for Halloween for donuts or scones, you'd always fill us up with candy and scones.
Christmas Eve at Grandma and Grandpa's is something never to miss. Grandpa would always be the one to read the Christmas story in Luke 2. I was sad this past Christmas when I was not able to hear him read it. He has always supported me in everything that I do. He and Grandma come to birthdays, graduations, mission farewells, and everything. Thank you so much for all that you have done for me. You are a great grandpa. Thank you for supporting me as a missionary. Happy 80th birthday, Grandpa. I love you so much. I will see you soon. Love, Caitlin.
Love talking to you with all your knowledge. It's very fun. You're a good man, Grandpa. I love you.
I have a lot of memories of you, hiking and camping trips and pancake eating contests. I remember how nice you were to Brad when he ran the motorcycle into the barn. There was one time that I remember it was just me and you, and we jumped in the car because you were taking me down to the Purple Turtle to get an ice cream. And I remember you leaning over and saying, "Hey, Ben, put on your seatbelt." And I said, "But Grandpa, you never put your seatbelt on." And I remember you reached over and you put your seatbelt on, and from that day on, I never really fussed about putting my seatbelt on because I knew my grandpa wanted me to do it. You influenced my life more than you'll ever know. Before I go, though, I remember how much you love hot dog questions. So I got a question for you. Who is your favorite grandson? I'll give you a hint. It starts with a B. And no, Brad, it's not you. Happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you, man.
Upon his shoulders I can see so far. On his lap he lets me drive his car. One time I saw a shooting star with my grandpa.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. This is Trent.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Jared, happy birthday, Grandpa.
So this is for Grandpa Bradshaw's 80th birthday, and I think one of my favorite things that I remember about Grandpa Bradshaw is that, he was always great with us grandkids, whether it was hot dog questions or helping us out with some environmental science merit badge or whatever. But I do remember specifically pancake eating contests, and those getting a little out of hand and making flour and water pancakes because we ran out of Bisquick. But those are some of my favorite memories of Grandpa Bradshaw.
My favorite thing about you is your love for treats. Every time I go to your house, I feel like we're eating ice cream and enjoying food. Something from my childhood that I remember is the pancake contest that you would put on for us, and I always thought that was really, really fun and something that brought us together.
Whenever I come over, you always give me a sucker at the end when I leave.
I've always loved your suckers. They give me more ice cream than you're supposed to ever.
Happy birthday, and I just want to say my favorite memory, you probably don't even remember, but I was sitting on your couch one day, and you brought over a half cantaloupe filled with vanilla ice cream, and I thought it was the strangest thing, but I loved it, and I've actually had it several times since, thanks to you. So thank you for introducing me to that and many other foods.
My fondest memory of you is when we were coming down here from Idaho, and we had the pancake contest, and it got a little out of hand. We started using flour as our mix, and that was probably one of the funnest memories I've had coming down here.
I like my grandpa because he's a hard worker and is a great farmer.
Hi, this is Eliza. I remember one year I got to pick my very own pumpkin from Grandpa's garden. Happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you. Bye.
A few memories that I have of Grandpa is, the first is when we'd come visit Utah. I would always go out in the garden and pick peas with Grandpa, and he'd always let us do that, and we'd always eat them with him and just play around with him. Another thing was every morning I'd get up, and I don't know if they remember this, but they would always have Captain Crunch and Wheaties, which are my favorite, and I think Grandpa is a Wheaties fan, so...
Hello, this is Sam. I remember picking out raspberries with you. I enjoyed it. Happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you. Well, my grandpa is my favorite friend, 'cause he likes me just the way I am. How I love the time I spend with Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa. It's me, Jerome. Happy birthday.
Hey, Grandpa, it's Melanie. Happy 80th birthday.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Grandpa, this is Nate. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandpa! We love you!
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa, happy birthday.
Hi, Grandpa. Happy birthday. It's Rachel here.
Hi, Grandpa. Happy birthday. 80 years old. Good job.
Hey Grandpa, how's it going? This is Brock. Happy birthday, to begin. Very happy birthday. You're still as young as ever.
Happy birthday,
birthday, Grandpa. It's Janie. I love Grandpa so much. He is the best grandpa in the whole world. One of the things that I love about Grandpa is that he used to take me around on his pasture and let me ride his riding lawnmower, which was one of the highlights of my summer. Love you, Grandpa.
In our family, we would always come up every summer to spend about a month with you guys during our summer season. And I think one of my greatest, fondest memories of Grandpa was him coming out and saddling up the horses and letting me, I guess, do some of my stunt riding. I mean, it was a fun experience. Loved being out there with Grandpa. And it wasn't just that. I loved to jump on his lawnmower and be outside with him and do whatever activities he was doing. So.
My fondest memory of you is hiking to Sliding Rock and climbing it. It was pretty fun.
So my favorite memory of you was actually, I was probably maybe 8 or 9 years old, and we were visiting for the summer, and you put me on top of Alibaba, your horse, and at the time we didn't know that she was pregnant, and you had me going around the pasture, and before we knew it, Alibaba took off and was bucking and trying to launch me off of her back. And I remember you and Dad chasing after me, trying to stop this horse from throwing me onto the ground. Unfortunately, I hit the ground, but I landed in some soft manure, so I was okay. Anyways, I've always had that memory of spending time with you at your house, and I've always thought that was kind of a special moment.
We used to go hiking up to the Bridalveil Falls, and you take us like up halfway, and I always thought that was so cool. And I'm so glad you're my grandpa, so happy 80th birthday.
The story I want to share is the time that me and a bunch of cousins and Grandpa and you, I guess, were hiking up to, it was Lone Peak, the trail Lone Peak. And then we decided to cut down to the river, and me and Derek were in the front, and then all of a sudden we heard this rattling, and it turned out to be a rattlesnake. And we were super scared, and we ran away, and then you grabbed this big rock and just chucked it at the rattlesnake and killed it. And I've always remembered that because it was super cool. But anyway, happy birthday, Grandpa. See you later.
I've always enjoyed that I will always find you in your lazy boy chair every time I come over to your house. And favorite time was just up in Montana at the lake, so happy birthday.
One of our favorite memories, one that comes to mind, is when we would go hiking. And we would start off at your house in Pleasant Grove, and we would cross the street and go up and hike up to the water tower, and Grandma would always fix us a lunch. And
then you'd always do the bird call to make us come back to you and find you.
Of course, there's always like the hot dog questions and stuff that we'll never forget. And anyways, we love you. We can't believe you're celebrating your 80th birthday. You still seem so young, so happy birthday.
We love
you.
We always went hiking together. We always went up Lone Peak Canyon and hiked up to the Big Rock. And one time on the way down, I remember I was following you through the bushes because you went on a side route, and I wanted to be like Grandpa, so I went on the side route too. But the difference was you were wearing jeans and I was wearing shorts. And unfortunately, you went through some poison ivy, and I didn't know that until my knee started itching really bad. And but luckily, since Grandpa, you are so smart and so wilderness survival-y, you taught me how to put mud all over the wound, and it felt much better, and you helped me.
A 4th of July celebration some years back. Grandpa was asked to wear his old uniform from the 40s or 50s and say a few words concerning our country. I was impressed by how deeply he loves our country and the freedoms it provides for our family. Our family is truly blessed to live in a time with such freedoms of religion. I will always cherish the lessons I have learned from Grandpa Bradshaw. I am full of gratitude for the legacy of faith and family you have left me.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. My favorite memory probably would be when we went to that dude ranch for that family reunion. Just being able to hear all your stories about back when you were in the military and stuff. It was awesome. Happy birthday.
the best thing about going on hikes with Grandpa was that we would all be spread along the trail, and wherever we were at, you would do your bird call, and you'd go caw, caw, and all of the grandkids, wherever we were at, we would caw, caw, and we'd be all along the trail. And then also, I remember one time, I think it was just our family, when we were living in South Jordan, we'd come up to go on a hike with you, to hike up to the Y in Provo. And I guess there had been reports of rattlesnakes. Must have been this summer, the dry time, and the rattlesnakes were around, but we decided to go ahead anyways, and you were concerned about it though, so you hiked up ahead, and about halfway up the mountain, I think, you did run into a rattlesnake on the trail, and we never saw it, but you came back down and it told us that there was a rattlesnake, and so we needed to go back. And I remember thinking it was pretty cool that you were scouting out for rattlesnakes and keeping us safe.
My favorite memory would be of you taking us hiking up the mountain, and we went up to this old cabin that was up in the valley, and we had a lot of fun, you know, with all the cousins and stuff, and it really meant a lot to us, you hanging out, you know, and taking us and doing all those things when we were younger. And we really appreciate it, and I appreciate it, and we hope you have a happy birthday, and we love you, and hopefully we'll see you soon, alright? Bye, Grandpa.
One of my favorite memories is every time we come up here from California, we go hiking, and I remember you were always just trekking along, like, in the lead with, like, a hiking stick that you found, and we always had so much fun, and yeah, so, happy birthday.
He's probably about 100 years old, but Grandma says he's got a heart of gold, and I'll remember every story he told from my grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa. Happy birthday. Happy 80th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
And I'm wishing Grandpa his great birthday.
Birthdays, you would always come over, and you'd always try and go back for that second piece of cake, and then Grandma would be like, Keith, no! But somehow you always managed to get that second piece of cake. And I always remember you and Grandma walking out from our porch and holding hands, and I always think that was pretty neat. So anyway, happy birthday.
You've always been a very calm Grandpa, and I don't think I've ever seen you get mad, and I know you've had a few opportunities to get mad, and most of those were because of things I did and things my fellow cousins did.
He's nice, funny, and he tells good jokes.
We're playing in the backyard at your house, and again, some of the young boy cousins, and I don't know how we got this, but we had a water balloon launcher, and we had some water balloons, and we were having a good time launching water balloons, and somehow one of the balloons got away from us and hit your fence, and it broke your wood fence, and so one of us had to go tell you about it, and I think it was me, and I was feeling a little ashamed of what had happened, and you didn't get upset. You just went out there and said, you know, don't do it again, and no big deal.
My favorite thing about you is that you are absolutely wonderful with great-grandchildren, and Peyton absolutely loves you to death.
You and Grandma took the grandkids, a few of your grandkids camping when we were probably 12, and there was probably 6 of us. I'm thinking it was me and Matt and Keith and Craig and Daniel and Chris, and we went up American Fork Canyon, and we had a good time, and as we were leaving we had to put out the fire, and we decided not to use water to put out the fire. The cousins decided to use other liquid means to put out the fire, and I could tell neither you nor Grandma were all that happy about that, and I think Grandma gave us a bit of a lecture about the propriety of doing such an act, but you didn't seem too upset about it, and really we didn't hurt anybody.
I always love when I come over, you always shake my hand and say, hello, Caleb. I look forward to that.
You know, I don't know if you have a temper at all. I like that you don't. I think if you did have a temper, I would have received some of the byproducts of it.
He's nice to people.
One final memory in this vein. You had that yellow motorcycle, and it was probably not the wisest move, but you let me ride it by myself, and I've really never had any experience at all with motorcycles, and I am not at all capable of riding one. And we found that out the hard way when I popped a wheelie and ran it into your fence out in the pasture. And I'm pretty sure I wrecked up the bike and wrecked up the fence, and nobody was hurt, so no big deal. So happy birthday. This has been a rambling message, but happy birthday. I wish I could be there on the night of your party. Thanks for everything, and I hope you have a great day.
Hi, Grandpa. Happy birthday. I just wanted to take a moment to let you know how grateful I am for your love and your support and the faith that you've shown in me throughout my entire life. I also wanted to share a couple of my most cherished memories. Whether it was eating flour pancakes at your famous pancake eating contest, or working on merit badges with you during the summer as a Boy Scout, I've had some fantastic experiences. But the memories that I hold most dear are the ones in which you participated in the most important events of my life. I remember the talk you gave at my baptism quite vividly. You spoke about John the Baptist, and you mentioned that he ate honey and locusts. And for an 8-year-old, that stuck with me, and I thought it was pretty cool. You were also there to wish me farewell as I entered the MTC to serve my mission to Spain. You danced the night away at my wedding, and you've participated in the blessings of my own children. I feel grateful. I'd truly love to call you my grandpa. I hope you have a fantastic birthday, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
S dňom rождения, дедушка, ty самый лучший на свете. Спасибо.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you.
Always good memories with you, Grandpa. I love you so much, and happy birthday. Bye.
Say, happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you.